What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
The 50 Shades movie series is an adaptation of E.L. James's 50 Shades trilogy, which achieved instant popularity. In fact, it stands as the 7th highest-grossing R-rated franchise in history. The series commenced in 2015 with the release of the first movie and concluded in 2018 with its final installment. With the trilogy now wrapped up, avid fans are eagerly anticipating any news about the release date of a potential fourth 50 Shades of Grey movie.
Would we still go out to dinner and movies and...
That's not really my thing.
In this video, we'll provide you with all the information we have on this subject. Before we can address the question of whether there is a release date for the fourth 50 Shades of Grey movie, we first need to establish the existence of such a movie. And indeed, there is one titled Grey. However, it's important to clarify that this book doesn't introduce a new plot. Instead, it offers a unique perspective. The plot remains the same as in the original 50 Shades of Grey story, but in Grey, readers gain insight into Christian Grey's point of view instead of Anastasia's. The 50 Shades of Grey saga was brought to the screen under the direction of Sam Taylor Johnson, with Kelly Marcel responsible for the screenplay. Despite facing criticism from movie critics, the franchise quickly became a massive success at the box office. The initial film, made with a modest budget, managed to rake in an impressive $571 million in box office revenue. When you consider the combined budget for all three movies, which came close to $150 million, the total earnings surpassed a staggering $1.320 billion. Given the franchise's remarkable financial success, the prospect of a fourth installment, Grey 4, seems highly plausible. By the way, guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up for this video, and for more updates, subscribe to our channel. In the final scene of 50 Shades Freed, Anna and Christian Grey, who have been through a lot in their relationship, decide to revisit the Red Room. Anna lays out Christian's dominant attire and sends him a message asking him to join her there. When he enters the room, he remarks, "You're topping from the bottom, Mrs. Grey, but I can live with that." In simpler terms, topping from the bottom means that Anna, in this instance, is taking a more dominant role or initiative in their intimate relationship, even though Christian is typically the dominant partner. It's a way of expressing that Anna is asserting herself and taking charge in the bedroom, which can add excitement and variety to their relationship. This phrase is taken from E.L. James's novel and signifies a shift in their dynamic within their intimate moments. The term topping from the bottom in BDSM refers to a situation where a submissive partner like Anna in 50 Shades Freed takes on a more dominant role than they typically should. It means that the submissive is trying to control the situation or give orders even though they're supposed to be in a more passive role. In the context of the movie, Anna's growing confidence in the bedroom and the Red Room is a central theme in 50 Shades Freed. In the beginning, she was hesitant and unsure about expressing her desires to Christian. However, as the story progresses, she becomes more assertive and isn't afraid to take the lead or ask for what she wants. So when Christian playfully mentions, "You're topping from the bottom, Mrs. Grey," it reflects Anna's transformation in her intimate relationship with him. In 50 Shades Freed, both Anna and Christian share control over their relationship. Anna becomes more assertive and embraces her dominant side, even though she's typically the submissive one. This shift is what's meant by topping from the bottom. Dakota Johnson, who plays Anna, says that this change is about self-acceptance and empowerment. It's about being true to yourself, speaking up for what you want, and respecting yourself in the process. In simpler terms, the movie teaches us that it's okay to be true to who you are, even if it means taking charge in certain situations. If topping from the bottom works for Anna and Christian, then it's all about staying true to themselves and what makes them happy. But why won't Jamie Dornan do another 50 Shades of Grey movie? Jamie Dornan, the actor who played the lead role in the 50 Shades of Grey movie trilogy, has recently discussed his career choices. He expressed a desire to explore diverse roles and step away from the 50 Shades franchise, indicating a willingness to challenge himself with different acting opportunities. In an interview with Variety, Jamie Dornan, the actor who portrayed Christian Grey in the 50 Shades movie trilogy, was asked whether he felt typecast after his role in the series. Dornan's response emphasized the uniqueness of the 50 Shades films, pointing out that there aren't many scripts where a millionaire character is involved in BDSM activities. Dornan expressed that he hasn't taken on roles similar to Christian Grey since, and is unlikely to do so in the future. He explained that the 50 Shades franchise was a distinctive experience in his career, as it existed in its own narrative world. He acknowledged the significant impact it had with a large and passionate fan base, but he also indicated that it was a standalone project in his filmography. Despite the immense success of both the books and the movies in the 50 Shades of Grey series, there has been a lot of speculation surrounding the potential release date of the fourth movie. However, it's regrettable to inform you that as of now, there is no confirmed news regarding the release date of 50 Shades of Grey 4. One important factor to consider is that the fourth book in the series doesn't introduce a new plot, but instead reprises the storyline of the first book in the trilogy. This lack of new narrative material diminishes the likelihood of an official announcement about the fourth movie's release date. Nevertheless, it's essential to stay tuned for any official updates or confirmations regarding the release of 50 Shades of Grey 4. As of now, there's no concrete information available, but should any news emerge, we will keep you updated. Okay, so let's shift our focus to the plot of 50 Shades 4, what we can expect from this movie. If there's an announcement about the release date of the fourth 50 Shades of Grey movie, it's highly likely that it will follow the plot of the book titled Grey. To understand the movie's plot, it's essential to grasp the narrative of the book. In the book Grey, the story is told from the perspective of Christian Grey, a character known for his desire for control in every aspect of his life. He's dominant, leading an emotionally empty existence until Anastasia enters his world. When he first encounters her, Anna's inability to conceal her emotions intrigues him. What sets Anna apart is her ability to perceive the emotional scars that lie beneath his seemingly impenetrable exterior. Additionally, readers may gain insight into Grey's childhood, shedding light on his character development. As mentioned earlier, the core storyline mirrors that of the first book in the series, but it offers a fresh perspective through Grey's viewpoint. For those who haven't yet explored the book, it's worth giving it a read, especially considering its commendable rating of 3.81 on Goodreads. On the other hand, in the event of a fourth installment in the 50 Shades of Grey movie series, it would be reasonable to anticipate the return of the primary cast members who played key roles in the previous films. This would include Jamie Dornan reprising his role as Christian Grey, Dakota Johnson returning as Anastasia Steele, Luke Grimes as Elliot Grey, Eloise Mumford portraying Catherine once again, and Rita Ora coming back as Mia Grey. Maintaining the core cast members for continuity is a common practice in movie franchises, so fans can reasonably expect to see these familiar faces once more if the fourth movie becomes a reality. Well, that's it for today. So are you ready to explore Christian Grey's world from his perspective in Grey? How do you think this fresh viewpoint might reshape the story? And what about the chemistry between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson? Are you excited to see them back on screen? Share your thoughts in the comments.